Welcome back everybody to the Search Show 24/7. This is season 5, episode 10 of AMC's The Walking Dead, entitled Them. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, Them. Now, this episode was really good. It was a different pace. It was very a slow paced episode, and I like episodes like this. I like when they kind of sprinkle these little non-actiony episodes in there. They're really good. A lot of people didn't like this episode because they said a lot didn't happen, but I like stuff like that where you get to know more about the characters and get into their head space and what they're thinking right now and how like certain actions and certain events have affected them. And that's what this episode was. Like, if you think about it, this group, Rick and his group, they've been through so much, and they lost 3 major people in their group, like back to back with Bob, Beth, and Tyrese, and it's just affecting the group to where they want nothing to do with the walkers. It comes a moment in this episode where the walkers are trying to fight back, and they're like, they're not even using any energy. They're just so spent out of energy, and they're just so drained, and they're just so beat up, and they don't have any luck on their side. And I like that, just that struggle within the group. This episode really focuses on 3 people in that group, and that's it's Daryl, Maggie, and Sasha, and like how they're dealing with the fact that they lost people that they cared about. Sasha losing her brother and Bob, Maggie losing her sister Beth, Daryl losing Beth, and just how that is affecting them to where they don't want to go anymore. They don't want to keep pushing on. They don't want to keep fighting. They're just kind of beat up, and it was a good thing in this episode to kind of see especially a guy like Daryl. You know him so much as being like the badass character, and he's at the point to where he can't really do anything right now because they're traveling. I think they're on their way to Washington. They're out of Atlanta, which is really good. And they're traveling, and he's trying to hunt. He can't really hunt, so he kind of feels useful, right? He doesn't feel like really useful right now because he's trying to hunt. They can't really find any kind of food, no water. He's dealing with the fact that he lost somebody he kind of cared about, and it's like he can't get a break, and the team can't get a break. And it's kind of up to Rick to kind of bring everybody back together, but it's so hard, especially with Sasha, because she's taking it in such a different way. And I like the fact that you had 2 girls in this episode that they really focus on, Maggie and Sasha, and how they counteract each other and how they're taking certain things and certain actions. Because Maggie, she lost Beth, and she's so hurt, and she's so like heartbroken about it, and because she had it in her head that Maggie or Beth already died, and she had that in her head. And once they told her like Beth is alive, and she was so super excited, and once she found out that Beth actually died, it just crushed her soul. So she's just very distraught. She's very emotional about it, to where you have Sasha on the other hand. She's lost Bob, and she's lost Tyrese, and now she's coming very hardened, and she's very tough, and she's not really showing too much emotions, and it's kind of clouding her judgment in certain actions that she does when she's with the group, and it shows. It was a great moment where Michonne told her, don't do this, you need to calm down, and she didn't really calm down, and her and Michonne had that kind of standoff, and I was like, come on now. Michonne was like, you ain't about to do a damn thing. I got this sword. You don't want to piss me off. So I like the fact that, Sasha actually backed down, because she could have got her head chopped off messing with Michonne. But I do like the fact that they counteract each other, and I like to see these characters and how they're taking certain things that happen to them. And like I said, it was really good. I love the speech that Rick did talking about like how they're kind of the Walking Dead, and just that whole speech in the morning was really good. So I'm excited to see what happens throughout this episode, or throughout the next few episodes. We do get our introduction to I think his name's like Alan or something like that. Let me fact check that real quick. I want to say his name is Alan. Let me see. No, Aaron. His name is Aaron. So yeah, we do get the introduction to Aaron and what he's all about. He seems to know Rick and his group, so maybe he was following Rick. Maybe he's the guy that's been following Rick in the group for all this time. So I'm excited to see what happens with Aaron and how he plays a part in the group and what he is. Can he be trusted? Can he not be trusted? So yeah, I'm super excited about next week's episode. What do you guys think about this episode? Did you like the fact that it kind of focused more on, you know, just the mindsets of all these characters and what they're doing now and how they're reacting to certain actions, or did you want more action? And so please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and as always, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.